Warren Buffett speaks of the wasteful spending of poor people that has got them trapped in the endless cycle of poverty with unnecessary expenses. What are the money problems of poor people? Is it a lack of funds as much as it is poor habits? What are the superior traditions that can be adopted to escape the cycle of poverty? Let's find out what Warren Buffett says on that right now.
You can't go through life borrowing money at those rates. The world is in love with credit cards. But I would suggest to anybody that the first thing they do in life is don't be paying even 12% to anybody. Pay that off.
Many issuers offer rewards like cashback points, airline miles, and so on for using their cards to make purchases. In this sense, using a credit card to make purchases is only wise if you pay it off in full each month. When you maintain a debt on your credit cards which has an interest rate of around 20%, issues start to occur. So you will pay an additional 20 cents per month on top of each dollar you owe your credit card company. Never carry a credit card balance, since there's an additional $200 in interest on a $1,000 balance. Any loan or other financial obligation that entails paying interest is covered by this rule. Make sure the loan is worthwhile, please. You know how many hundreds of dollars are spent on pubs and bars? A lot, guys. Beer can be purchased for less money at a grocery store than a bar. You're welcome. You don't really have to spend a lot of money on clothing. Bill Gates, for example, doesn't spend much money on clothing, and he learnt from Warren Buffett. Gates is renowned for donning a simple Casio watch, which is around $100. Rich people like Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, and Steve Jobs, who wore the same pair of New Balance trainers for years, all engage in it. Why do they not invest more? Because they are aware that money is a finite resource. Billionaires avoid spending money on a lot of things. They're aware that riches are earned via hard labor, and that some things are simply unimportant. This is not to mean that you cannot afford luxuries, but you might be able to choose your purchases more wisely. Mark Zuckerberg sticks to the fundamentals to establish a unified appearance, which makes his life easier by leaving him with just one decision to make in the morning. He's able to concentrate on his work and the important things as a result. Gates favors functionality and practicality. Therefore, he wears Casio watches and keeps his clothing simple with button-down shirts and chinos. Buffett taught him that you don't need much to look good in clothes. To be effective, you must feel at ease. Repetition is essential. It's about getting more use out of what you already own, not wasting money and wearing what you already have in different ways. Many millionaires and billionaires maintain their position at the top, in part due to their simple, modest lives that include attire, being a suitable location to practice it. One other mistake people don't realize is that although a brand new car looks nice, the cost is never justified. It's the worst financial choice that a young person will ever make, because as soon as you put the car on the road, its value starts to decline. By the end of the first year, the value of your car will normally have dropped by 20 to 30%. And within 5 years, it will have lost at least 60% of its original worth. To make matters worse, most people borrow money to purchase a new car. Why would you take out a loan to purchase an asset whose worth drops by 30% right away? The good news is that you can purchase a sleek, pleasant-smelling car without going bankrupt. We can purchase a used car that was previously leased for 2 or 3 years, because it is practically brand new and is available for purchase at a 30% discount. We should adhere to the 1/10 rule while purchasing an automobile in order to prevent others from making this costly error. The rule is straightforward. You should only pay 10% of your gross annual salary on an automobile. And if you can handle spending less than that, then you're on your way to financial mastery. Here's another one. In 2017, close to 61 million individuals visited fitness centers, although some statistics claim that within the first few months, about 70% of memberships are underused. The majority of gyms rely on users paying for their subscriptions, but not using them. Individuals join gyms to increase their physical fitness and health, and gyms provide members with a wide range of equipment to use and a wide selection of classes to pick from. Nonetheless, a lot of people sign up for gym memberships despite not being committed to working out frequently. If you don't use the gym regularly, then why do you have a membership? And if you don't use the gym frequently, having a membership is pointless. Unless you can afford a gym membership without taking on further debt, it's wiser to look for free training choices. There are several possibilities for free or very inexpensive gym memberships. Walking, running, or trekking outside is a popular form of exercise. When you can commit to a fitness regimen program in this circumstance, only then will you be able to make the most of your gym membership. So train your mind and be persistent. There are countless new methods to spend money now that we have technology and the internet. Sadly, compared to other purchases, subscription services can hurt your finances more. This is so they can automatically charge your credit card. This makes it far too simple to keep them forever or even stop remembering to pay for them altogether. According to a survey, customers may be paying far more overall for subscriptions than they thought. Most consumers are unaware of how much they spend on subscription services, despite the fact that those polled by the company did generally state that they were delighted with their purchases. When pressed for an immediate response, they vastly underestimated the sum. This is beneficial for enterprises using subscription business models and a failure for proponents of careful budgeting. Many apps and services can help if you're unsure of which subscriptions you're still paying for. Several apps allow you to view a list of all recurring and routine charges, including subscription fees that have been made to your accounts. By separating out your most recent 6 months' worth of bank statements and credit card bills, you may examine them for subscriptions you've paid for and take an independent inventory of your subscriptions. You can then decide which expenses to keep and which to eliminate, after which you can either call each business you intend to cut from your budget or cancel them online. You have to manage your options. Moisturizing and cleaning are crucial for skincare, but if you use numerous products, you may be going overboard. It could be quite alluring to test every new product that hits the stores, but the beauty and skincare market is one that is always changing. People frequently misuse or combine skincare products because there's so many options available, which might even aggravate their skin. Your best option in this case is to keep things straightforward. Pick a skin, hair, and body care routine you enjoy, and stick with a small number of reasonably priced items. Ask yourself if adding more goods will help you achieve something new, or if you're just changing things around for the sake of it. Everyone needs to occasionally get out and have fun. It's fantastic to go out for drinks with your buddies or to a movie with your significant other. So how much cash could you be saving by not spending it on it? This is not to say that you shouldn't occasionally go out and enjoy yourself, but you don't have to do it every Friday or every payday. Try to prepare meals at home rather than going out to dine. Nearly everything you prepare yourself will be significantly less expensive than anything you may order from a restaurant, even a quick food one. The savings are instantly apparent. Eating healthier home-cooked food over time will result in reduced medical expenditures and less suffering compared to eating out if you compare the price of the components to the cost of a meal at a restaurant. You'll probably eat more whole grains, veggies, and fruit that are organic. If you know that your birthday is in 3 weeks and you're taking the boys out, wait until your birthday to go out, even if your friends spend Fridays at the club. Every month, spend at least 3 weeks at home, staying in and taking it easy. Going to a casino or purchasing a lottery ticket both qualify as forms of gambling. Yes, the potential of inserting a quarter and receiving $50 in return sounds fantastic. But what will you do if you win just a little cash? You enter casino believing it to be your lucky day, then you get blown out of the water. You're leaving with less money than when you entered. This doesn't mean you should not visit a casino if you insist, but you must first confirm 2 things. In the first place, just because you have money in your account doesn't mean you can afford to spend it in gambling. You should also create a budget. Take $20 with you to the casino and once you've used it all, leave. There's a misconception that healthy foods are out of reach for those in poverty due to their high cost. That's false. Ice cream and pizza cost more than vegetables and fruits. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing videos. See you next time.